WhatsApp is the world's most popular messaging application. The Twilio API for WhatsApp makes it super simple for you to connect your business to the over 2 billion users on the WhatsApp platform. If you've used Twilio's programmable messaging API, you already know how it works. Let's take a look at how to send a WhatsApp message starting in the Twilio console. I'm over in the console on the Explore Products page, and from here I'm going to click on Messaging. From this page, we have a couple of options. There's a Try WhatsApp button here on the main page, and over in the sidebar, there's also a Send WhatsApp message. I'm going to click the Try WhatsApp button to head over to the WhatsApp Sandbox. Now we need to send a message to the Sandbox number with the message join white butterfly or whatever your message shows on screen. I'm going to use the QR code to make this really easy. I'll take out my phone, scan the QR code, and open that in WhatsApp, which will pre-populate the join message, and I can just hit send. Now that my phone is connected to the Twilio WhatsApp Sandbox, I'll send a message to the Sandbox to kick off a user-initiated conversation. This allows our application to send whatever we want back to the user for up to 24 hours without the use of a template. Heading over to the terminal, I'm on a Mac, but this will work in the command prompt on Windows as well. Run pip install Twilio to install the Twilio helper library. Once that's installed, I'm going to create a Python file called send.py and open it in a text editor. The first thing we'll import here is OS so that we have access to our environment variables, and then from twilio.rest we'll import the Twilio REST client object. Next, I'll create a Twilio REST client, which we'll use to send our message. Now we need a couple of variables to store the phone numbers that we'll be using. Our from WhatsApp number is going to be the number of the Twilio WhatsApp Sandbox, and the format for these numbers is WhatsApp : and then +1 415 523 8886. The next number that we need is a to WhatsApp number, and that's the number that we're sending the message to. And I'm going to use my phone number. And since we've just met, I don't feel comfortable sharing that. So I'm going to grab it out of environment variables using os.environ. And the variable that I have it stored in is named my_phone_number. Now that we have our phone numbers, we can use our REST client to create a new message using client.messages.create. This is going to take a body, which is the text that we'll send in our message. And for our message, I'll send ahoy world. Next, we need our from number. Now keep in mind, from is a reserved keyword in Python, so this parameter is from underscore to differentiate from that. And there we'll pass in our from_WhatsApp_number variable that we created above. Finally, we need a to number to send the message to, and that will get our to_WhatsApp_number variable, which represents my phone number. Now we're ready to send the message by running python send.py. And once the message is sent, you'll see it pop up on my phone. Now that we've seen how to send a WhatsApp message using Python, let's take a look at what we need to do to respond to incoming WhatsApp messages at our WhatsApp number. Heading back over into the Sandbox, we'll go up to the Sandbox Settings tab at the top. Here you can specify a webhook URL that Twilio will make an HTTP request to when a message comes in. Twilio will need to fetch some XML instructions that we call TWIML that will tell it what to do when the message comes in. For my application, I'm going to set this to brent.ngrok.io/WhatsApp because I'm going to use an ngrok tunnel, but you can use any publicly available URL that can respond with XML. Our code to respond to an incoming WhatsApp message will use the Flask framework with a /WhatsApp route that can respond to both GET and POST requests. From twilio.twiml, we'll import the messaging response object, which we're going to use to create our message response twiml. Heading down into our WhatsApp route, we'll first create that messaging response object and store it in response. Next, we'll use our response object to create a message to send back to the user, and we'll say, "Thank you for contacting us via WhatsApp." Next, we'll return the string representation of this response object, which is twiml that looks like this. Our application's done, so I'll run python receive.py. And this will launch our application running at localhost port 8080. Of course, Twilio can't reach localhost port 8080, so I'm going to use ngrok to start an HTTP tunnel for my Python demo application, which tunnels localhost port 8080 to brent.ngrok.io. If you want to learn more about ngrok, I've dropped a video and a blog post down in the description. Now I'll take my phone back out and send hi Sandbox to our application once again, but this time when I send the message, our application will respond with thank you for contacting us via WhatsApp. Now that you've been successful sending and receiving messages in Python using the Sandbox, you're probably wondering how you can do this with your own Twilio number. Click on this register your own WhatsApp sender, and you'll land on this page that has all the information that you need to have to send, including your business information, your Meta account, and a Twilio number. So click the Get Started button if you want to get started with that. There's also a handy Learn More button here that'll take you over to the Twilio docs for WhatsApp at twilio.com/docs/WhatsApp, so you can learn everything that you need to know and get started with a quick start in your preferred programming language. And if you want even more WhatsApp content, head over to the Twilio blog and search for WhatsApp. Here you'll find a bunch of articles written by Twilions and people from the community that will show you how to build really cool stuff using the WhatsApp business platform. As always, let us know in the comments what you want to see next on the channel.